Hi, I'm Jasmine and you're watching Remix TV, and on this episode of The Elephant in the Room, we're going to be talking about racism. I know that you think it doesn't exist anymore, this is the 21st century, but the truth is it still does everywhere in the world. So we have Domi Nika here. Domi Nika is a model. So tell me a little bit about your modeling career, first of all.
I just tried to do something in the casting and try to do some it's my fun and it's my hobby, so I just tried to do that.
And are you enjoying it so far?
I enjoy it.
What is the biggest thing or your favorite modeling job that you have done so far?
I just enter some contests and I like it, the photo shoot. Yeah.
Do you like photo shoots that are crazy with lots of hair and makeup, or do you like simple photo shoots?
Oh, I like it more like fashion, or sometimes in the portrait. I like it.
Well, you certainly have the looks for it. But what we are talking about today is racism, and especially racism in the modeling industry. And I know that you have a lot of experience of racism in your life. So what is your story?
Because I am from Czech Republic and people there hate me. They don't like me because...
Hate is a very strong word. They hate you.
Yeah, because my ethnicity is Roma. Gypsy, so that's why people all the time calling me some names and judge me and all the time yelling at me, and
just for who you are.
Yeah.
Why? What names are they calling you?
Black pigs, and just all the time. If I go some store, they follow me. If I security, like I must something stolen or something like that.
No way.
Yeah.
Just for being in the store and you're automatically suspected. Yeah. And this has been your whole life?
Oh yeah.
So do you have any specific experiences that sticks in your mind?
If I was so much young and I was in the kindergarten, a child, they'll see I am different. So they don't want to play with me, and the teacher is so much rude to me. Yeah.
So even since kindergarten, this has been happening to you. And how long have you been here?
2 years and something.
And do you find that a little bit that's happening here too? I mean, Canada is so multicultural, right?
Yeah, so that's why I love it, Canada and Toronto and everything. I love it because Canada is multicultural and nobody judge me who I am. Nobody. That's why I came here to Canada.
So you came specifically to escape. Now, what is it like being a gypsy in the Czech Republic?
It's like people all the time. If I go outside, people hate me, and I just work in like a hairdresser in my country, and some people go there and starting yelling at me. How is it possible? I work in there, and it's not possible. And I feel so ashamed because there's like lots of customer. The people starting screaming at me and yelling at me.
So it affects everything. It affects the way you go to school. Yeah. Does it affect the kind of jobs you can do?
Yeah, they're the only hearing gypsy people. So if there come Czech people, like they come in the interview, they'll say okay. But if there come gypsy people, they'll say, oh, we don't have so much space. And
no way.
Yeah, seriously.
Wow. And this is not 100 years ago that we're talking about. This is now.
Yeah, there is like lots of skinheads people.
Yeah.
And in my country, and they're coming in the different city, and they'll say Czech only Czech, and the racism, and the police protect these people.
Yeah.
And they're just, it's unbelievable, like the people doing like that.
Wow, that's ridiculous that this is still happening in this industry. So were you able to get work in the Czech Republic because of this, or was it only...
Yeah, but it's so hard. So hard.
What kind of job did you do there?
Hairdressing.
Hairdressing. So if you were to want to be a model in the Czech Republic modeling industry there, would you be able to be in this race?
It's be so much hard.
Yeah, even though you're beautiful and you're tall but they wouldn't accept that.
Yeah.
So what is your family's history? Were they always from the Czech Republic? Did they move there?
No, they live in the Czech Republic. Yeah, they live there.
And do you know why gypsies are treated this way there? What is the history of that?
History of that, like gypsy people, they have own country. There is so much traveling all the world, so they don't have no specific country. There is in the Spanish, Italy, everywhere, all the world.
Throughout history, I think it's been this way. Why did your family choose to settle in the Czech Republic?
No, I don't know. They like live there like long time. They're born there, so.
They're born there.
Yeah.
And why did you come to Canada?
Because of the racism, so that's why I came here.
How old were you when you came here?
I was 20.
20?
I came here 20, yeah.
And you came alone?
With my ex-boyfriend.
With your ex-boyfriend at the time. And what race was your ex-boyfriend?
Also same ethnicity, yeah.
So what spurred you to decide? Like, it was because of the racism.
Yeah.
But what happened to lead up to that decision? You didn't just wake up one day and say, "Hey guys, let's go to Canada." What did you decide?
Because I know the Canada take the refugee and take it. Because here is the different almost world, because in my country it's terrible. There what happened also, the skinheads people take the bottle and put in the fire and broken window, and one girl, she has so much burn, her body.
They burned her?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, because she's of this ethnicity.
Just because of the fact that she's a gypsy?
Yeah.
So it's very violent racism that's going on there. That's horrible. Is there propaganda for this? Are there signs? Like way back in the 1800s, you know, when the slaves were just starting to have freedom, there'd be signs, no colored people, or even up until the 1960s, there'd be signs like colored people can't sit in the front of buses. They had to sit in the back, or they couldn't drink the same water from a water cooler. Was this how it was there?
Almost like, it's not so much like this, almost like we can sit, but if I go to bus station and sit, some people don't want to sit next to me, so it's almost like...
Oh, I am so sorry that you had to go through this. So you would go to a bus station, and would people stand, or would they point at you, or?
Yeah, they just look at me and judge me, and they'll see I'm the gypsy, so they don't want to sit next to me.
Because you're a woman here, normally when men see a woman here, they give up their seat for them on the bus. But because you are a gypsy, would that happen there?
Yeah.
Yeah, would people move away from you?
Yeah. Exactly.
What about violence in your day-to-day life? Like, you went to school in the Czech Republic?
Yeah, I went to school, and also if I was in the 5th grade, one guy take it something, and they hit me and say like, I can't live because I'm gypsy, and
that's terrible. Yeah. Hold on to that thought. We'll pick it up in just a moment. We'll be right back with the elephant in the room. But before you go off and get a drink of water or get something nice to eat, I want to remind you to enter the contest we have on Remix TV. Enter the contest, click on that flashy banner, and refer your friends. For every friend that you refer, you get another entry to win $500 at the end of the month, just for sharing all the great stuff that you love here at Remix TV with your friends, which I know you do anyway. So why not get paid for it? We'll be right back with the elephant in the room.